about it. I'm not a full scientist, but I guess that makes sense.
Just a partial scientist.
Just like just a tourist when it comes to science, you know.
Because I remember reading a story, and it was, in Web 1.0, when you could just make stuff up. But it was about a lady who she laid on her couch for so long that
I thought you were gonna say that she took a dump on an airplane.
No. Well, she couldn't have because she was on her couch the whole time.
Right.
But she sat on her couch for so long that one day she tried to get up, but she literally couldn't do it. And then the fire department had to come and cut her out of her own couch.
That's fricked up.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Like
messed up.
it wasn't a leather couch. I don't want to insult the fabric. It was like cloth, but she was like more like the couch had fused itself to her back.
Dude,
I don't know if it's real, but it could be.
that's like the guy that like decided to be in his car in the driver's seat and like light a firework, but then it like something went wrong and it got caught.
Something went wrong.
It got caught down by the pedals, and he was wearing like flip flops, and it just melted them to the bottom of his feet.
Oh no!
Imagine having the bottom of your feet melted to the pedals of a car, and then your hands melted to the steering wheel as well.
And
for the rest of eternity,
your Uber driver's
you're
here.
damned. I'm a taxi driver. I can't help it.
It's just the kind of person that would wear flip-flops while driving is also the kind of person that would probably consider lighting a firework off in the driver's seat.
What would prompt you to do that? Like you're just so excited about what? Like the 4th of July or something? Like, fuck yeah! It's firework time! Like you're trying to drive a car at the same time? I don't understand that. How this works.
It's oh man, this would be great on video. People don't.
Oh, of course.
I
the TikTok era, right?
Dude, did you see? So I apologize for overrunning,
No,
but
go
it's
ahead.
very thematically appropriate. Did you see the post from the woman who went to see a movie at an AMC theater? And then during the ads before the movie, someone walked around to every seat and passed out a script. And then the script was like, when the lights dim, you'll see a high heel shoe step into a puddle on the screen that says AMC. And then we're all going to stand up and read like this AMC advertisement that's like, this is where we come to be entertained. This is where we come to feel something. Even in this place, heartbreak seems good. And then they wanted it to be like a viral AMC moment.
Right.
But nobody else did it, so she stood up for like 2 seconds, then she just sat back down. And then there were so many people that were like, I took a photo because I was in the same theater. Like, it's just crazy, man.
What the heck?
People are wilding out trying to get these viral TikToks.
That would never go viral, though, right? It's not like Chewie's mom or Steven's finger or whatever.
Charlie bit my finger.
Those
David
ones,
after the dentist.
The ones that have been popular, like they're popular for a reason, right? It's not like you can't just do anything.
Right. It's just you gotta let it happen.
Yeah, it's gotta be. I mean, that one would never happen naturally. So I understand. I guess they're trying to force a moment, but oh man.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's I don't know what she was thinking on that one.
I would have joined her.
I think I might have stood up just to, because I feel like the second person is the one that determines whether or not it's gonna happen.
Malf, would you have done kind of like the white knight sort of thing? Like you would have stood up and made eye contact with her, almost as if to say like, "Don't worry, baby, I got you," and then would start reading it as well. But then, as soon as you did that, she would sit down because she'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's just taking the flak for me.
Got him.
He's got to do it by himself."
Yeah, I don't think.
No?
I don't think
It wouldn't
I
go
could.
that way. That's not how it works out in your dreams.
No.
Okay, just checking. I just wanted to see.
In my dreams, I'm sitting in a Taco Bell eating a bean and cheese burrito, and just she comes in and just literally scoops me up and carries me off into the sunset. That's
I like you piggyback out of there.
eating my burrito.
Even in your dream, you're
crumbs are
still
landing on her
meatless.
neck.
That's
Yeah, man.
that's very. I mean, that's congruent. I like it.
Oh, I love that, man. Somebody's got to draw a picture of that. You know, like when people do fan art and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on. Somebody please out there. If you have any artistic ability whatsoever, we need a picture of Malf eating a taco while being piggybacked. What's like in this scenario, Malf? Describe what this woman looks like for the artist, you know, so the artist knows what to draw better. Like, what's your in this scenario? Who's your dream or guy? I don't know.
Let me take a guess here. 2001, A Beautiful Mind era Jennifer Connelly.
Dude, do you know, like, she's one of my celebrity crushes?
I may have heard it. I don't recall specifically, but just in my head, I was like, Malf seems like a Jennifer Connelly sort of individual.
There was a Reddit post about Jennifer Connelly, who's now apparently 52 years old or 51 years old.
Yeah, man.
And it was one of those Jennifer Connelly through the ages sort of like, you know, block montages. And she just looks the same all the time.
It's a good
Yeah.
She just hasn't really changed much. And I looked at that and I thought, you know what? Me and Jennifer Connelly are a lot alike. You know? I haven't changed much either. I've always looked like a 41-year-old man ever since I was born. So
that's my hope.
Right.
My hope is that, like, you know, from 17 to 19, I aged insanely badly, maybe like worse than anybody else on Earth. I went from like a fresh-faced high school senior to literally having no hair. But I'm hoping that like around maybe like 45, I just kind of stall out. Like there's no more room to get low. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's, I can believe it, you know?
I thought it would happen in my 30s. It has not happened yet, but...
Oh, no. 30s.
What do you mean,
time.
oh, no?
No, and I agree with you. Like, oh, no, yeah, 30s are, yeah, that's the rude awakening. But then, you know, it's like Paul Rudd. Look at, like, into his 40s, you know? Like, he's never looked bad.
Yeah.
But, like, once he got into his 40s, like, oh, dang, you know? Fine wine. Yum, yum, yum.
Well, I kind of think... I'm certainly not an expert on the category, but I actually think that, like, it's... A man is handsomer if he's handsome at 50 than if he's handsome at 30. Because to be handsome at 30... What? Who gives a shit? What? You got good genetics? Like you didn't, you know, I don't know, burn the side of your head off like Two-Face or something like that? You got nothing to worry about. To be a specimen at 50 is very impressive. Mm-hmm. You got to take care of yourself. You got to, you know, branch chain amino acids or something. Big
I don't think Clooney does any of that stuff. I think he looks great, honestly. He's a pretty handsome guy.
I think he's a good looking dude, but I also think he's a little overrated.
What, in the looks?
Like back when he was getting like sexiest man alive on those like magazines, it's like
okay, but you have to consider as well that you know, there's George Clooney, yeah, and then there's just like a bunch of guys like me who have like you know, big pot bellies and don't look after themselves and stuff. Like in that demographic, he it's not even that he's overly like handsome or good looking or whatever. It's just that everyone else that he's lumped in with is hideous, you know. So he just looks good.
I also George Clooney, like 90s, early 2000s as well. It's not his fault that it was an era of like the worst haircuts of all time.
I think he looks better the older he gets. I think young
that
Clooney
I agree
is
with.
not much to write home about, honestly. Like he's just whatever. But
yeah,
like older Clooney,
I'm with
you know, I would love that to be, you know, my dad or like.
You want a hot dad?
You know, my second my second.
Did you get your dad like a present for plastic surgery?
Dad, I love you. Thanks for being so hot. So good. I love you so much. Why not? Why not?
Oh man. And then getting like a vocal coach to like make it so he even sounds and talks like George Clooney. Just like
yeah. That would be really good.
That'd be tight.
Just the best. I can't think of any other older men that come anywhere close though.
Idris Elba is like 50, I think.
Oh, I
Brad
suppose,
Pitt,
yeah.
like, is just
Yeah, that's true actually. Brad Pitt.
I don't know. Some people have always been like, "Oh, I think Brad Pitt's overrated." I'm like, "Are you kidding me, dude?"
Harrison Ford, honestly, like he went through a phase where he was kind of older and he was still kind of handsome, but now he's past that. He's just too old now. I
Well,
think
but
he's,
that's
like,
I'm getting older, so I find that inspiring. Like when
I
when a
suppose,
guy is
yeah.
50, like Idris Elba being 50 and handsome, I'm like big whoop. But show me like a hot 82-year-old. That's like aspirational for me.
I
Jack
think the big one would have
Nicholson.
been if Screech from Saved by the Bell survived into his later life and was really attractive.
Oh, Pierce
later
Brosnan.
on
There
in
you
life.
go. There you go. He's like 70.
I
isn't
don't
he?
think Shatner looks great, honestly. Now,
No, I mean for
I think there was a
90.
time where he was fairly like handsome or whatever, but now that because he's like 90, right? I don't think he looks that great anymore.
Yeah, he's not. Pierce Brosnan.
He's a handsome guy, Pierce
Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah,
I guess so.
he's not as old, but
Patrick Stewart's aged pretty well, actually.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You know, he was voted people's sexiest man one year.
Really?
There's a bald hero right there.
There you go.
What people voted this?
It was It was Bald People magazine.
There are dozens of us.
I forgot. It's not like your People magazine. It's my People magazine.
Yeah,
You mean my
Bald
people.
People magazine.
We got all the bald magazines. Bald Us Weekly, the Bald Epoch Times. We got all. Of them.
Baldertainment tonight. Baldertainment.
Yep.
Weekly.
Baldertainment tonight.
Do you get together and play Balderdash?
We don't play it that. We consider that.
You guys get together
inappropriate.
at a LAN party and play Baldur's Gate?
Well, how would you know? You're not invited.
No, well, I mean, I'm almost there though. I'm almost getting my default ticket, like any day.
Well,
now,
I look
pretty much.
forward to putting your green jacket on you.
Oh man.
I'm getting a little
Balderdash.
less bald. I didn't have a chance to shave this weekend, so I'm just like I'm not quite George Costanza. I'm like probably 2 weeks away from Costanza.
Costanza.
You should just get the stippling tattoo thing.
You think now's the time after 11 years of full-time baldness? Get the
Just lean
floozy
into it,
tube,
man.
the
I think people-
stippling,
people
start
would
taking
like it.
some modafinil or whatever it's called, and
Modafinil?
start bringing it back.
It sounds like a tea. Honey, can I have a lovely cup of modafinil?
I mean, you
And
could
then she
if
can
you were
piggyback
married
you
to
into
your
the sunset.
doctor, you could ask her for that, I suppose.
Oh my god. Can you imagine how economical that would be?
I mean, it would save you like wait times for sure.
Do you think that it would ever come up though, where it's just like, oh, I'm not feeling too well. Well, go to the doctor now. Come on, honey, you are the doctor. Oh, you're not gonna do that again, are you? Like, do you think there's like fights about
It's
it?
Saturday.
I'm not working today.
I think it would be like the opposite. Like, you know, maybe you want to. Oh, hello. Maybe you want to like have a private meeting with your doctor. Maybe there's like something sensitive you want to talk about with your doctor, but you're like, your spouse is like, why don't you just show me? And you're like, oh.
Oh, it's too private. And
Oh,
then, yeah, you
dude, that'd
get in
be a
fight
great
about it.
bit. Your wife is a doctor or whatever, and you're having trouble getting it out. You know,
But wouldn't she know that? So
but maybe, I don't know. You gotta massage the bit a little bit, but you know.
I feel like she would hopefully be the first one to know. Maybe even before you, honestly.
Okay, Doc, I'm gonna level with you. I was with my girlfriend the other night.
There you go. See.
Man, no,
That's good
No,
stuff,
I like
man.
it. I like
I
it.
think it could work. I think it could work.
There's a funny bit there. It's
Yeah,
very
got it.
it's very Seinfeldian for sure.
It's buried.
Jerry's girlfriend is a doctor, but he's got a. She's like, oh, let me take a look at that for you, and he's like, oh no, I'd rather. Yeah, okay.
I'm just building some farms underground here.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
It's
underground
like
farms.
it's like, have you guys seen This Is 40?
The very not well liked sequel to Knocked Up.
Is it like a spiritual sequel?
It's literally the same characters, right?
Seth Rogen's not in it.
Yeah, but Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann reprise their role as their family friends.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't listen to their names and stuff in those movies, but there's the scene where Paul Rudd is on the bed with like a mirror and he's trying to figure out what's going on with his butthole.
Right.
Who
And
the
then
hell
he's
is
like-
Amir? Is he a proctologist?
Wait,
he-
how does this scene play out? Is the mirror on the ceiling?
No, it's like a handheld, like a round mirror.
And he's on the bed, spread eagle, opening up his butthole and looking at it.
Yeah,
in the
because he wants to know
ceiling
if
there?
he's got like a hemorrhoid or something, and then his
Right,
wife
well,
walks in.
Can we take a little break? Maybe just for like 10 minutes. I just gotta go and check my casserole in the oven. Because
Casserole?
I gotta go call my agent. Oh my god, have you seen this Paul Rudd movie?
But then his
Believe what
wife walks in. He's like, "Hey, can you just like look and see if that is?" And she's like, "No, that's gross." And I was like, "That's why you go to a doctor, you know?"
he- Oh.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, there's some things that are like I'll be honest with you, like, my wife has been sick for like 2 weeks now. Sometimes she'll be like, "Do I have a fever?" And I just put the back of my hand on her forehead and then just take a guess.
Oh no.
I'm like, I don't know. You feel a little hot for sure.
Is she like is she asking you if she's got a fever, but then like she's like covered in like weeping sores and blisters and stuff?
No,
Like
she's
just going downhill really bad, but is only concerned about a fever.
No.
'Cause
She
people do
doesn't
that
have like the
sometimes,
bubonic
right?
plague. She's doing okay.
good.
It's just the rest
Good.
and recuperation.
Yeah. Man, it's
Brian-
a long time to be sick for. Though.
Yeah, man. You're telling us.
Jeez.
If you ever want to, like, we could do a cool parody. I think it would work well for you, given your joy and knowledge of chess.
Okay.
What a slip. What a slip.
I'm listening.
The movie, speaking of
man.
bubonic plague, Seventh Seal, where he
Right,
plays
okay.
death a round of chess.
Yeah.
Chess.
Just
Okay.
We could do that. Where you're both of them, because Death is also bald in the movie, so you could be Death, but then it's like you also play, you know, like a human playing Death in chess, and it would be funny, right? You know?
Is there a point to this? Like, is there a punch? Is there a joke, or are we just recreating it because I know how to play chess and I'm bald? Is there like a payoff at any point?
man, I don't know if you've seen any movies recently, but that seems to be enough
That's
now
enough.
to get a project off the ground. So I mean, maybe he's onto something. You know?
We could, you know, you could do a couple of your bits, your jokes while you're playing. You know?
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, while we're playing, I could be like, what if sneezes were like poops and poops were like sneezes? Yeah. I think that would bring the house down.
You could turn it into like the basketball bit where you like you get to psych out your opponent when they're making their move, right? So you just like get to make jokes or little quips and stuff like that too. It'd be great.
All right. Well, you
great.
know.
People would watch it, okay? I know you have doubts, but everybody on your end is probably like Pog. I would love that.
Yeah,
Put that
that's
on YouTube.
There's a little of that in the comments for sure.
Yeah.
Pog, look at that, Pog. I would watch that.
See?
It's off center. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, it is. I made a huge boob. A classic Minecraft boob.
Let's go, boys! A single diamond.
Oh, but where there's
Nice.
smoke, there's
Man,
fire.
I'm so I'm so far beyond diamonds now. I got netherite today, and I've upgraded some of my gear.
Saw that. Congrats. Took you long enough.
Yeah. What are you
Dude, I've had
tripping?
netherite for like a week.
Are you serious?
Dude, I haven't even been to the Nether yet. I haven't even.
Oh, I died in the Nether today.
Oh my, are you okay?
I lost
he
a
did.
whole bunch of shit.
It's a good
that's
clip.
all.
You should see the clip. It's very good. Very good.
I was building a bridge. I was trying to find Justin's portal to his base because I heard that he had a zombie spawner, and I wanted to get some rotten flesh because I've got a villager in my base that trades it for emeralds. And I was building a bridge over a gigantic pit of lava, and I thought that I'd put a block down, and then I just fell right into the pit, and I couldn't get out. All my shit is gone.
It's all gone, man.
It set me back. But actually, I've sort of recovered from it a little bit now, and honestly, better than ever. I think my gear's better now.
Dracula dead and loving it?
Yeah, that's exactly the one, yeah.
I'm just kind of like, I'm realizing that my problem with multiplayer Minecraft is that comparison is the theft of joy. So rather than be like, oh, what's the point of even signing on? Everyone's got zombie spawners and villagers that trade rotten flesh for emeralds. I'm just like, let's just go down in the caves and like vibe for a bit.
Yeah, well, that's the beauty of it. You just find something that you like to do, and you just do it.
I just make my own fun, you know?
Yeah,
Funyun.
Oh, you're telling me.
just eat my own Funyuns.
That sounds gross. I don't know what your own Funyuns would be though.
I feel it's like the
Well,
stuff that
you could,
grows
make
between your
homemade
toes.
ones, you know? If you're sick of that processed shit, you make your own from fresh ingredients.
How do you
locally
make your
sourced.
own? Are you just like? Is it like sour cream?
Didn't you guys have a friend whose
Flavored
parents
onion rings?
were like that?
They made their own
You like go to their
Funyuns?
house? No, not specifically that, but
Okay, because I didn't.
you know, like you go to their house for a sleepover, and they're like, "Oh, hey guys, we're gonna have McDonald's hotcakes for breakfast tomorrow," and you're like, "Fuck, holy shit, really?" And then you wake up in the morning and you find out
no.
that they've just been lying to their kids all these years, and they make these shitty homemade pancakes with like big apple chunks in them or whatever, that don't taste at all like the hotcakes. But your friend is like, "Oh my god, my dad makes these hotcakes just like the ones at McDonald's. They're so good." Have you ever been to McDonald's? No, never. Okay. well. You never had anyone like that?
No, but I have
No.
seen Eddie Murphy's Raw, where I think
Yeah, I know it's oddly specific.
he
but
talks
it's-
about the same thing, but with respect to a hamburger.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's talking
Ooh,
about
I
how
think
it's always got like big chunks of green pepper in it and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a thing, and they never had buns, so they always used the Wonder Bread that went like pink and doughy
That'd be-
because
oh,
all the
man.
burger juice would run off onto the bread.
That brings me back.
You gotta toast the bun, man.
Well,
Or the
that's not even a
bread.
bun. We're not even talking.
Yeah,
bun
but toasted
here.
bread, whatever. Dude,
I don't know about toasting bread for a hamburger.
a melt. You make a melt.
I'd still prefer it for sure.
I guess so. Yeah.
Dude, I've been
Yeah,
we've been
yeah.
consuming so much like soup. Yesterday I went all out. I made my own beef stew, bread and crackers. I refuse to play the dichotomy of like you got to have only one or the other. I said at this point we've been eating so much soup, let's get a little bit of both.
So the crackers in, but like the bread where you dip in it, or what's the?
I'm a crumbler with the saltines or the
Yeah, of
Ritz,
course.
and
Yeah.
I put the broiler on, and then I toast the bread, and then I'm a bread dipper as well.
Oh, the toasted bread dipping is
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. I actually like to crumble up a cracker into soup as well, but you can't
yeah.
get saltines like as readily available here as you
Really?
can.
That bothers me a lot.
'Cause I thought the saltines were
They're just
actually
like a different type of cracker. They're
I
like
thought they were the
universal.
most British food on the planet. Like I assumed that they came from England.
Yeah, no, they just don't have like the ones that I'm used to. You know, like the
Premium
the
Plus.
Premium Plus.
Yeah.
There's just something about them. You can just crumble them in one hand and really get like a good coverage on the soup.
You
I
think
don't know,
about that.
Yeah,
Most things are premium or they're plus.
yeah,
How many things
This
are
is
premium
both.
and plus? Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
That is, it's true. That's a good point. It's they're premium and they're plus. I love that. Like the names of crackers are so unnecessarily bougie. Like Ritz. What? Get over yourself. It's
Oh,
literally-
yeah.
I'm just shoving like Ritz and cheddar cheese into my mouth. Ooh, this is fancy.
Yeah, but I know. But then you get something called Ritz, which is like super high class, and then you smother something like Cheese Whiz on them, and it's just like
Hey, man.
you might as well just do a diarrhea on the crackers.
Hey, whoa. Not unless Amir's invited.
Brenton is kind of fancy too, you know? Like, it's also a weird name.
What the heck is Brenton?
You know the big
Oh,
round kind of wheat?
Breton.
Or Breton? What did I say? Brenton?
Yeah, I
Breton?
thought it was like your chauffeur.
Brenton, pull the Maybach around.
He doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a car though. He just
Piggyback.
everywhere.
Brenton, call an Uber, please. But like, you're not wrong, Breton for sure. And then like even if you go to Whole Foods, like the super crazy ones are called like Late July. Like it just doesn't it evoke a scene of like sitting out on your porch in the antebellum years, like having some crackers and like just looking out over the savannah. I mean, Savannah, Georgia, not the Savannah, I guess.
Well, yeah, no, Savannah, Georgia is fine though.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's and the Whole Food stores and like you know like health food places
Yeah.
all like organic places and stuff. Yeah, man, they charge so much for like the same shit that you can just buy somewhere else.
It's pretty
it's
crazy.
I don't know how they do it. Like, I don't know how they look at you in the face with without laughing as well when they're ringing up the bill at the end.
Look,
'cause it's crazy.
It is crazy. Here's what I'll say. A couple of just not in defense of Whole Foods, but the fruits and vegetables do be hidden a little different.
Sure, but I mean,
If that was a
like-
sure of like you don't believe me, I'm telling you, if you get hooked on like the Whole Foods like salad mix, and then you go
Okay.
buy salad mix at No Frills, you're gonna be like, what the hell went wrong?
I'll give you that. But like, if you're just buying a bag of cashews, they're gonna taste the same no matter what.
That's
the Whole
definitely
Food store
true. That's true.
Isn't making those cashews taste any different to anywhere else, right? It's just cashews. Like, but why does it have to cost like 200% more from the Whole Foods place?
I think that the right way to do it, if you're gonna work Whole Foods into your shopping experience, is you make a list of the stuff that you only want to get there, and you get nothing else from there.
I know,
especially
but you go in there
snacks,
and it's
like-
got all it smells like nice oils and fucking the shelves all look nice and like the products are all like zany because you don't see them that often and
the
stuff.
soaps have so much text
And
on
then
the
before
bottle.
you know it, you're doing like a full shop in there, but it costs you like $600 for like next to nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, if you get a cart, you've already lost. You gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta limit yourself with a basket at
Yeah.
maximum. Maybe even just bare hands.
Holy
What
shit.
about the little mini cart?
Like a little, like it's got a top part that's small and then the bottom part.
It's like half the size.
See, I would never do that because that would allow me to buy liquid drinks at Whole Foods, which is like a plus 30% price modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lapis. Sorry, I got really excited. It's just lapis.
That's XP though.
Yo, what can
Still
I
worth
say?
mining.
I'm still mining
Lapis.
it. Yeah.
Lapis.
Lapis. Okay, there we go. Nice. I'm
What do I
getting
need
nice.
to plant over here? Wheat and potatoes.
Oh, potatoes, good. Baked potatoes, even better.
You can't make golden potatoes though, right? It's just golden apples.
And
Golden apples you
carrots.
can't craft,
think.
but golden carrots you can craft. 'Cause I made a whole bunch earlier.
Yeah, because you
They're
can't.
really good too.
What do you think is the worst block type in Minecraft? I'll start gravel.
Granite.
I'd say granite as well.
Granite's pretty
Gravel's-
annoying because it's just like, why does it even exist? I guess.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really uses it.
It's just the pink, the color of it. It doesn't work well for a lot of builds. You know.
What is made of granite like in real life, except for I think New Hampshire?
Like the side of every road on this island that I live on right
Okay.
now. It's a very popular. For some reason, I think there's like historically there was a big granite quarry here.
Yeah.
So all of the sidewalks are made with granite. A lot of the buildings have like a facade made of granite. There's a lot of old granite barns. And you get a lot of this over here where you don't really get much of it in Canada, but especially out in like rural areas, like farm areas where there's like hedgerows and stuff, you'll have these big retaining walls made out of granite as well. And but they were built a long time ago, so a lot of them are like you know, falling over or getting ready to like burst and fall over sort of thing. It's really weird. It's kind of cool though. If you're
Imagine.
interested, I can take some pictures for you guys. Like I don't
Oh,
mind.
you should, yeah.
Yeah, you want some?
Imagine all your buildings
Dragons?
being made of granite. You couldn't be us, Mouth. We're talking Kingston. What? The Limestone,
Limestone,
City. It's Kingston. What? The Limestone City.
Oh, you're doing the
yeah.
the office bit.
It is the
Scranton,
office
what? Look, the city. I got it. Oh. It's almost time I go back and watch The Office again.
Oh, it's still on Canadian Netflix too.
Is it? Okay, that's
It got moved to Peacock in the U.S. I don't know. Maybe it's not on Canadian Netflix, but
I think it is. I'm because they keep recommending it to me. They're like, "Hey, you've watched this before. Want to watch it again?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do."
Yeah.
Um,
Only watched all 9 seasons 3 times now, but I'm ready to go again.
we washed out
it's only 8 seasons. but-
after Michael Scott left.
Yeah,
I did the same. I just couldn't. It just didn't really feel like the same show anymore. You know, he was just as annoying as I found him a lot of the time. You realize that he's such a catalyst for everything that happened in the show too. You know.
did you ever watch like the series finale episode though?
No.
No.
That's worth watching because
oh.
oof,
What?
oof, still brings a tear to
Some
my
feels, Oh, it's so sad they worked
Oh,
together.
that you're getting hit in the in the feeling area.
Is someone
Yeah.
chopping onions?
Wait, are you actually crying?
eye. No, but when I watch it, it
Oh,
gets
when
the
you-
eyes going, man. It's
Really?
yeah.
Is it because it's one of those like look back on all the good times sort of episodes?
Well, I'm not gonna
it's-
I'm not gonna spoil, but I mean, there you
Is
know
it just
maybe
a best of, or is it just a
No,
a
no,
well
no,
done
it's-
best of?
no, it's an episode. I mean, they
Top
do
10
have a
moments.
portion at the end of one where it's like, because the whole thing is like this documentary, right? So they have them like sit in front of a crowd and there's other stuff, but yeah, I don't want to spoil, but
I'm never gonna watch it.
if you like Michael Scott, you should watch. Wink,
Never,
wink.
never gonna see it.
You should though,
Not gonna happen.
dude. I'm telling you.
That episode where they go to Michael Scott's house for the dinner party
Oh,
yeah.
it is
Jam
one
it
of the
together
best episodes
is the
of
fucking
American
funniest
TV ever.
episode of that entire show, hands down. Right? There's so many funny parts in it with the little tiny TV on.
Yeah,
the
you take a
wall.
look at this when company's
Fuck
over,
me,
and you
man.
just push it back into
Yeah.
the wall.
It is great. It's a great episode.
I love that one. That was really nice. Have you guys gotten around to watching Get Back yet?
I have
No.
not yet. I've
No.
been binge watching Survivor 1 hour weekly as it
Oh,
airs.
nice, nice.
But it ends this
And?
weekend, or this Wednesday, I should say.
Do you think I should plant some melons?
Why not?
I don't know.
I mean, do you want to eat melon?
Not really.
Isn't it like one of the most efficient food stuffs in Minecraft?
No, apparently golden carrots are.
Oh, okay, yeah, but like, okay, Mr. Hello, Mr. Gates. Hi, right this way, Mr. Gates. Your golden carrots are ready for you. I'm out here. I'm eating raw pork chops 54 blocks below the
What are you?
the
What's
bedrock.
wrong with you?
I'm a little rat. I'm just a little rat in these self-made rat holes.
Hey, are you gonna play some Tarkov?
You're talking to
Did you
Mouth,
hear-
presumably.
No,
No,
I'm
he's talking to you. He knows I'm gonna play.
I know
I'm
Mouth's gonna
definitely not going to play any Tarkov.
There's a new map, and it's a fresh wipe. And also, they made some changes where there's certain things you can't buy on the flea market now. It's
They
And
can,
all
ammo and stuff.
keys have durability now.
no matter how many times they wipe, they
All
can't
keys
get the
have
stench
durability?
off.
Hey, I get it. It's like poop.
It's like
when
poop. It's poop.
They need a bidet.
It's not. Look, I have to go through this every time with Tarkov. I have nothing against people playing it. I just don't know. Like, if you play it and you have fun with it, then that's cool. But like,
It's not a Ryan game.
it's
you
not.
know?
It's not a me game for one. And then also, I talked about it last week on stream. But this is not directed at you. It's more directed at like Apollo. But
Right.
there's people that try to like incept themselves into believing that it's having like a moment on Twitch, and I'm like, yeah, if you're like, Pastilli,
Pestily.
yeah,
Yeah.
if
Or
you're
Landmark, or one of the big guys.
But if
yeah.
you're just like, like a guy, then you can see, yeah, it's having a moment where your viewers click on the stream and then go, this is boring as hell, and then close the tab.
Man,
It's one of those games where it's like
I feel so attacked right now.
Sorry.
some games you can be good at and people will watch, and some games you could just be playing and be, I don't know.
Oh
funny
man,
or
you should have seen when
entertainment, but-
when I started playing Dota again recently, and I streamed a couple of games. Holy shit! Like
Oh,
the hype, like the views were just through the roof. Like everybody's going crazy and stuff. But then I just I kind of had to say, guys, sorry. I mean, as much as this has been such a huge success and everybody's loving it, like I love Minecraft, so I have to get back to playing that as soon as
no
possible.
more hype
but-
trains, please. No more hype
Yeah,
trains.
please stop it. Please stop with all the hype trains and stuff. It's embarrassing.
I mean, it's one of those
Like
things,
that.
like, I mean, it would not be like I don't know. I will never play Tarkov again. That's about it. Like the wipe just doesn't interest me. I think it's one of
Yeah.
those things where like it's like a beta patch in Super Auto Pets if you don't like Super Auto Pets. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it's
they
not-
made the horse 2-1 now, and the people who don't play are like, okay, it's still like emojis.
It's a game that's you gotta be like into it to enjoy it, like because they are constantly changing balancing stuff too, right? So like it's hard to be casual for that, and then also just like all the realism with the guns and the survival crap. It's like it's not for everybody, and that's okay.
It's not. No, it's a game that I quite like, but I wouldn't play it like full time. You know what I mean? Like I'll play it for a couple of weeks, and I have enough fun with it, sort of thing, and then I'm ready to
I
get back to playing.
I like
Overwatch
playing it
or
with
whatever.
people. It's harder to. I mean, I don't mind playing the odd solo here and there, but it's definitely like, I don't know. And I don't know how some people will only play it. It's the same quests every time.
Here's
Every time.
my genuine, and let's not call it a problem, but like my genuine issue with Tarkov is if you're not Tarkov pilled, the game is like so okay, this is really rude, but like so insanely boring moment to moment. Like not to say the people who play it are boring, but like
No.
it's the average raid is like 85 to 95% just opening filing cabinets, and then like a fight that lasts 4 seconds and is oftentimes just you hear it through your right ear, and then you dunk, and your guy falls to the ground, and you're like, what the hell?
What happened there?
Yeah, it's hard to get into when you spend a half hour like in a raid and then just somebody puts one bullet in your head and you're like, oh well, that was fun. I think it'd be better if you could at least like watch the replay of your death at some point. Like I understand they don't want to show it right away because that would give away where the person is, but like, at least let me see how I die.
But I get it. I mean, I played DayZ, like modded DayZ back before, when it was still in Arma 2. I get the appeal of like that tension and stuff. I just think like it's one of those things where, for me, your first like 10 hours in that game where you still feel the thrill and excitement are kind of fun. But then when you've played like 20 hours a day and you just watch someone like open up their inventory and they're like, Okay, now I've officially sold all that stuff. Now time to go down into my basement. 17 Bitcoin. Like it at that point I'm like, it's just a job. I mean, I've played Isaac for like 11 years, so I know it when I see it.
I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
just
it
like
always-
watching someone be really good at like, you know, checking you out at the grocery lane. I'm like, it's impressive, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, 12 hours a day, I don't know.
Yeah. That's a good point. That said, I like it, but
Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys have fun playing it. Sorry.
I don't like. This is the thing. I mean, I try to, like. There's this weird thing where like people will be like, "Hey, I don't like this thing," right? And then some people automatically assume that means you think it's bad, right?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, some people do that as well. They'll be like, "Well, I don't like this thing, therefore it's bad," which I hate that as well. But it's like, I think it's totally fine. You know, there's some games that just don't vibe with people, and that's cool. Like, I mean, you know, that goes for like pretty much everything in life or media and like different things. So, you know, it doesn't mean it's a bad game or that I won't enjoy it just because Ryan don't like it.
I would like to
But-
apologize to Sips though. Sorry, Sips.
Yeah, Dota does suck. He's muted. He doesn't realize it.
Okay.
Oh, Donowald probably. Yeah.
Donowald.
Oh crap! Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
Yeah.
I was I said basically everything you guys said for the past 5 minutes. I answered with "fuck you" too. Just in case you thought you're missing anything, I was just constantly just saying "fuck you, fuck you, fuck you," like in a very monotone voice.
Yeah.
It's true. I've been playing a lot of Dota recently, and I'm not under any like false illusions though. Like I've started playing. When I started playing it, I thought, you know what? I want to try to like rank up and see if I can reach my true rank. And so I was playing like solo queue and stuff, and I got to a point with that very quickly where I just thought, this sucks. It's not even fun. Like it just sucks. The people you meet are awful. It's a terrible experience.
Very true.
So recently I've just been playing exclusively in 5 stacks of people who are of varying skill levels, but mostly kind of like I'd say medium to low skill players. You know, like I'm definitely at the lower end of the skill spectrum for sure. And it's been much more enjoyable. You know, like you talk to people, you can have strategies. Like it doesn't feel so bad when you lose because you know you can just like have a gas about something else or whatever, and it's fine. You know, it's actually pretty fun. Like I've thought it's been pretty fun, and I would play something like that or Tarkov or like Warzone or something like that in like the evening, like just as a something that I wouldn't normally stream. But then sometimes I do stream that stuff just if I'm really into it or I'm looking for an excuse to play it more sort of thing. But generally it's nice to have a different type of game that's just for you, like that you don't feel like you have to stream and stuff.
Yeah, baby.
You know,
NHL.
What's crazy is when it's actually one of the reasons I like to play MOBAs like once every 6 months or a year is because you realize how many people in society are literally just like one bad data point away from becoming like just a criminal, essentially. Like you could just load up Dota, everyone's like good luck, have fun, then like you buy boots first instead of buying like sentry wards. This guy's like, I'm gonna fucking go off, I'm gonna just harass you now for the rest. Like one thing goes wrong and they're like, all right, well, time to start acting like a crazy person.
Yeah there are a lot of crazy people out there for sure.
Like Kate was telling me, because she got into League a little more, like semi-seriously, maybe a year ago, but she's been off it for a little bit. But she'll have like nights where she'll just be like, hey, can you TP to me? And then the person will be like, that's it. I'm like never ever going to listen to anything you said because you gave me one piece of feedback ever. Not even like rude feedback, just like, hey, can you watch mid? They're coming for a gank. All right, well, how about you watch me type racial slurs into the chat for the next like 20 minutes and just sit in the fountain? Like people
Oh
they've
my God.
lost their minds.
Yeah, there's it for some reason that game type just brings out the worst in certain people. Like it creates the most toxic gamers that I've ever played against or with in any other type of game. Overwatch is bad too. I think it's like something to do with like having to have a high level of coordination with
Yeah.
strangers. Like,
Yeah.
it's got to be that that part of the formula is what creates these monsters, right?
I absolutely agree. Rocket League is exactly the same way.
Dude,
Yeah,
they should
gosh.
do the Netflix, the creating a monster or whatever,
Well, making a murderer.
making a murderer.
Make a
They should
murderer.
do making a monster, and it's just like a bunch of Dota players.
It's just a guy playing Dota for like 20 hours a day, solo queue. Oh man.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Hey, Mal, did you see that there's a new Tiger King mini documentary on Netflix?
Oh my God.
Tiger
man.
King,
Why
the
don't they
Doc
just
Antle story.
rename? Why don't they just rename themselves from Netflix to like the Tiger King
Tiger
station? Like,
Flicks,
yeah, Tiger Flicks. Fucking every show is about this guy. Like,
Wait,
geez,
there's-
get out of here.
There's a
Tiger King,
What?
Tiger King story, the Doc Antle Chronicles. Remember from the first season, the guy with the safari hat and the ponytail and the beard? I believe he may have also done some magic tricks.
Did he die? Is he actually dead?
No.
Oh, somebody in
He
chat
just-
just said he's dead.
Well, I don't know. Maybe actually. I guess I haven't seen him recently. I haven't seen the show.
no, I didn't. I was unaware. I will have to watch this post haste.
And don't forget about the Kate McKinnon Tiger King official movie coming out 2022. She plays Carol Baskin.
Not Carol Baskin. Dude,
Like
I thought-
Baskin Robbins, the founder of Baskin
No,
Robbins.
we went through this.
I know. Come on, it's like let me have that one dad joke every week.
Okay,
please.
like Baskin Robbins.
Okay,
And
thanks.
she
I thought of
been- okay, yeah, please.
I thought of a hockey version, like, because I noticed Cale Makar keeps freaking scoring goals
Right.
as a defenseman, which, you know, and I was watching one game and he's scoring, and I was like, that damn Cale Makar, and I was like, wait a minute, that's like that Cale Makar, that damn, you know what I'm saying? It's like Carol Baskin, but it's Cale Makar. Anyways. That bit.
Anyways,
Doesn't
guys,
even-
Carol Baskin.
anyway, I gotta go, guys.
It's not the same number of syllables. It's not. It doesn't even sound similar.
Kale and Carol aren't that far apart.
Okay, I'll give you that. I suppose I'll give you that one.
That Kale Makar. Anyways,
So the joke is that like if you say it in Joe Exotic's voice, it kind of sounds like Joe Exotic.
Okay,
yeah,
but
and
what
he
about-
wants to like kill Kale Makar because he
Because
keeps scoring goals
Yeah, okay.
on his team. You know.
Well, okay, I don't have any lyrics for this or anything, but what about Eric Clapton's Cocaine? It
Yeah.
forms the tune for this remix, but it's a King of the Hill parody song, and instead of cocaine, it's called propane.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
If you wanna.
Yeah. Because you know, like how everybody does Minecraft parody songs and stuff, and like
Everybody?
they've been done to death or whatever. Like now, I feel like there's got to be some niche on YouTube for just making parody songs of anything, right? Like it doesn't
Sure,
matter
yeah.
what it is. You know, King of the Hill was pretty popular in the '90s, maybe like beyond. I'm not sure. I lost track, but like some people will get it, right? Propane.
I think King of the Hill is probably. I bet it's one of the top 10 most popular animated shows still to this day.
Right.
Have I ever told you guys how much I hate the MTV
Intro
on
music.
No. I don't. I
right.
got no problem with that.
Down.
But the have I ever told you how much I revile, like with a physical reaction of disgust, the MTV Unplugged version of Layla? that Eric Clapton. I mean, it's insanely pop. If you've ever been in like a dad's living room,
You got me on my knees.
yes, you have it.
Yeah, I
God,
remember
hate
that one.
that shit, man.
Yeah, I didn't. They did a whole bunch of those unplugged in the '90s, right? They did like was it? I don't know. Was it Dixie Chicks or Four Non? Was it Four Non Blondes or something? Had a big one.
You
A
got
big,
because the Dixie Chicks are
unplugged?
3 blondes, so you gotta. There's a
I
huge
can't remember.
difference
It
here.
was one of those bands anyway. Nirvana, of course, did their very famous MTV Unplugged.
Oh, very good.
Alice in
yeah.
Chains did one, and then Clapton did that one with the slowed down Layla. I just like the original Layla so much better, you know.
I don't have a lot of respect for like folk covers of rock songs, 'cause it always just makes me think like that somebody's listening to Layla and they're like, "Oh, I love the song, so passionate." But man, if only somebody could strip out like all of the electricity from it and then make it something that I could play like at brunch, like that would really hit the spot.
Yeah.
I
don't
love
know, man.
brunch.
Of course.
Like, Clapton stole George Harrison's wife and stuff too. Like, I always feel like, as much as I like some of Clapton's stuff, I always just see him as just this guy that stole George Harrison's wife. At
But
one
think of
point,
it this
like,
way.
right under his nose.
Think of it this way. It's immoral to
Unfairly.
let a sucker keep his wife.
Yeah, but I think
P.T.
George
Barnum.
Harrison wrote something about his wife and stuff. You know, like I think he actually really loved her, and then Eric Clapton came along. He's like, "Hey, cocaine, oh, all right, baby," and then off she went. Like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of shitty thing to do.
Well, it's not like he just like picked her up on his shoulder or something, right?
Think
I
of it
think he
this way.
fucking did actually. Like, they
But,
were
like,
just at a party one time, and he's like, "Oh, I love you." Like, not. I know he's not Forrest Gump, but you know, like,
Jenny.
the best I can do.
Do you think, George Harrison would really want to have a wife that would bail on him for Eric Clapton?
That's the thing, man.
It's like, maybe he did him a favor.
When George Harrison left the Beatles in Get Back, like during the during the Get Back sessions for like the Let It Be and all that, he went to Eric Clapton's house and he wrote "Here Comes the Sun." I think that's actually a true story, right? He was just in his garden. He just wrote that song.
That's kind of a sick flex. Is like, hey guys,
kinda nuts,
while
it's
I
like-
left the band, I wrote one of our most popular and enduring songs.
Here comes the
Yeah.
sun. Do, 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 do. It's beautiful.
It's pretty good, but they should do like an electric version of it.
Or like
Yeah,
a dub
can you
step
imagine?
version. Yeah.
What about a ska version? They seem to do ska versions of everything.
Do like
right?
a hybrid ska country.
Now you're
I was
talking.
reading this thing about ska music today. I think it was a post on Reddit, and it said ska music was once defined to me as the music that plays in a 13-year-old's head when he's gonna have mozzarella sticks for his dinner or something like that.
Oh,
And then the person was like, "Now I can't think of ska any other way."
Never
great.
had to knock on wood.
What the fuck? Oh man, it's so true though, right?
I love mozzarella sticks.
I love ska, man.
Ska music. God.
Except that song that the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones wrote about the George Floyd situation.
I feel like you
that one
can't
had to
mention
go.
ska without mentioning the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, right? Like they have to be the biggest ska band of all time. And if they're still going, props to them, because I think the ska music died out like in the early 90s when it started pretty much. Like
They
it was
did.
popular for about 2 weeks.
They released a song like last year that was about like how messed up America had gotten. Then it was
Right.
so widely hated that they deleted the video in like 12 hours. But it was like it was seriously like ska activism.
No,
it was I still have a
And it would have been fine
dream.
if it was any other genre of music, but because it was ska, that was the.
It's hard to write like a ska protest song because you're like, come on, man, you're wearing a bowling shirt. I'm supposed to take you seriously, you
The button-up shirts with the flames at the bottom, like the rising flames, right?
Guy Fieri style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ska started. No, I don't know anything about ska. I'm just joking, chat. I don't know when it started. I don't know if it is unpopular. I'm just making fun of something I know nothing about. Pretty much. I'm sorry.
That's the
You're
dream,
canceled.
man.
Ska was originally protest music for racial integration. I take it all back.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
okay, like
All right.
in Jamaica in 1961. But ska,
I'm
as we
sorry.
know, originally sandwiches were made with unleavened rye that was only found in the Northumberland region. Okay, well,
Are you
like,
serious?
get over it. We're past that, okay? We're talking about obviously modern ska, you freaking lord
my
of
God,
Wikipedia.
If only there was a way for me to throw up every sandwich
Hmm.
I'd ever eaten.
I
Right
love
now.
sandwiches so much, man. Oh my god.
I think chat. I think my chat specifically are trying to cancel me all the time now, like actively,
Good.
like looking for any reason. It's crazy.
Got to keep you on your toes, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
true.
so, yeah.
I don't want to be kept on my toes. I just want to be able to log on to the net, say whatever I want.
Save whatever fucked up, ignorant
Whatever
shit you
fucking
can
shitty thought comes into my head, I want to share it, and I don't want any repercussions from it. You know, I think it's 2021. God bless America. Let's go. Come on, I can do what I want, right? No.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Can you believe this guy
They're
said?
doing hashtag cancel Dadcraft now.
Oh wait,
No, I need
Holy
this.
shit,
Mouth
needs
didn't.
this
Yeah,
so
Mouth
much.
didn't do anything.
Yeah, we'll get rid of Sips so that you can transfer the hosting to me. I'll pay
All right,
for
I
it.
tell you what, the Dadcraft won't be canceled if somebody does a fan art of Jennifer Connelly piggybacking Malf on the Minecraft server while Malf is eating a
Please.
taco and leaving taco crumbs on the back of her neck.
Yes. Please.
Yeah.
I like the way you say taco. It's like Canadian British.
Taco. Burrito.
Okay, well that's just California.
Yeah, I know. I had to put that on big time though. Like I don't normally. I just say taco. Is that what you guys say?
I
You
say
guys
taco.
pronounce bagel differently.
yeah,
To me,
Bagel.
dude.
though.
By the
It
way,
must be a Kingston thing. Like,
I-
I've never heard anybody say.
I
bagel
don't know
like
about that, but like I went off on Tim Hortons because somebody here was like, you know, I quit my job at Tim Hortons, blah blah blah, and I was like, I got a question for you. Why the heck do you guys put so much cream cheese on the bagel? It's crazy. And then my own chat, they were like you said, they were trying to cancel me. Oh, just scrape it off. Oh, the workers are working hard. Like, don't ever criticize them about anything, even as Miner is putting too much cream cheese on the bagel. It went on for like half an hour. It was crazy. And then somebody on my subreddit posted a picture that was like, he's right. You can see like your dental x-rays in the bite marks you make when you eat a Tim Hortons bagel. And
They do put a lot of cream cheese.
it's
on
too
there.
much, man. And then people were like, oh, now I see what he's talking about. They were jumping down my throat. They didn't even know what the hell they were arguing about.
It's a lot. It's like if you buy one of the tubs of the Philadelphia cream cheese, like the little half little guys.
Yeah.
It's like that's how much they put on basically.
Yes, I could not agree more.
It's
You can't make a
I love
netherite bow,
cheese.
by the way.
Okay, I love cheese, but Tim Hortons, it's all about proportion and ratio and stuff like that, you know?
It's always like one side of the bagel has like just a scraping. Like they just
I'm
thought
gonna-
about cream cheese when they looked at it, and
I'm
then
gonna
like
be the
that's
voice
all
of
it's
reason
got.
on this one, okay? As somebody who doesn't live anywhere near a Tim Hortons and gets to go to a Tim Hortons maybe once every 2 or 3 years, I actually kind of like eating a bagel there once or twice, you know, every 2 or 3 years. I think it's fine. But if that was my daily go-to for bagels, it would be just too overwhelming.
Disgusting,
Like
yeah.
Malf was saying.
Yeah.
In a week of eating a Tim Hortons bagel with cream cheese every single day, you would have about 7 bagels, but then you'd have about like 30 bagels worth of cream cheese.
Yeah, the ratio's
to
all
go with
fucked
that.
up.
It's all fucked up, yeah.
Oh, you should do like a supersize me.
With just Tim
Just
Hortons
only
bagels.
Tim
you just
Hortons
eat, like,
bagels.
three Tim
What
Hortons
kind of bagels
a
would you
day.
go for though with the cream cheese? Gotta
Oh,
be poppy seed.
no.
You're
Oh,
allowed. You gotta mix them up. If
You
want.
guys are insane.
You don't go for like the pizza
I like
bagel or
sesame.
anything
I like poppy,
that, right?
but I actually like sesame.
If
more.
you're only eating bagels, you got to get everything. so that you
Onion?
can have
Oh my
the
God.
vitamins and minerals that are included in that spice. If you're only eating poppy seed bagels, you're gonna end up getting scurvy in like 3 days.
So,
Maybe-
I don't know if you get scurvy from that.
There's no nutrient quality. I think it's
What about cream cheese with like lemon zest to it? or
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
okay. That
lemon
could do
citrus
it.
in there?
That would. It doesn't take a lot to prevent scurvy. I think.
No,
that-
I know. You just
a
need like
little.
one little drop.
Yeah.
You know those you know the lemon droppers that you can get that are in a squeezer that looks like a lemon?
Oh, yes.
And like
Yeah.
the little like squeeze cap is the green part of the leaf lemon thing or whatever.
Absolutely.
Why didn't they just take one of those back in the colonization days on the boat? You know, everybody just has a little drop on their tongue every day.
Would have really
Problem
helped out.
solved.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, and then for the rest of time, you know, you wouldn't have to refer to an entire population of people as scurvy-ridden landlubbers or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, not very relevant nowadays, but seems like just such a simple fix. You know.